the moment outside our North London day centre. It's one of 5 day centres and 4 residential centres that have opened across London on the 23rd of December, and they'll be open for a week. This year is the 40th time we've actually provided services at Christmas. We have very large numbers of volunteers to help us. What I really hope is that the guests in there are having a very good time.
They say she's in the class 18.
When I come to Crisis, I know that when I walk through the door, help is at hand.
I've come here and I've never felt so much love and harmony.
Crisis means to me warmth, friendly atmosphere and welcoming.
People can come in off the street who've got nowhere to stay, and they can be fed and watered, and it's a safe environment, and see that there is hope for the future.
When I come to Crisis, I know there's things available.
Crisis at Christmas, I've used the advice centre, the art room, the TV room, the clothing unit.
What we offer is a service for repairing and altering guest possessions, and possessions rather than just clothing. So we're doing backpacks, sleeping bags, everything you could imagine.
Today I've had my teeth done, right, you know, and it's one of the major things. Dentist, never had one of them before.
I have used hairdressing, doctors, massaging and optician.
We have a full sight test available to all the guests that we see here at Crisis. So we have all the qualified opticians that can test the eyes.
A number of our guests will not access health services throughout the year. They'll come to Crisis and this is the only interaction they'll have with any kind of health service. Within the clinics we offer a range of services from general health checks, so height, weight, blood pressure, blood glucose, through to seeing people who've got some chronic health conditions such as diabetes or respiratory problems.
Crumbling like pastries and they scream.
Our guests gain ideas and opportunities which they can then take forward in our Skylight centres. In Skylight, what we're trying to help people do is to move on and to begin to make a new life.
I'm signing up for about 3 or 4 courses. I want to go on the art course, the creative writing, the photography.
I would encourage people to come to Crisis Skylight. There's lots of things going on there. There's a good atmosphere, like a family atmosphere basically.
For angels to fly.
It's nice to see a lot of people care, you know, because it's quite easy when you're out in the streets to think that people don't.
There wouldn't be Crisis without volunteers.
I know I can come to Crisis at the end of the year, Christmas time, and be amongst great friends. Meet people that care, give up their own families to come and look after people like me.
This Crisis this year is one of the best. In fact, I think it is the best.
She's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream.
You might come in at the beginning feeling a bit low and a bit unhappy, and by the time you leave a week later, a completely changed person, full of hope and positiveness.
Crisis will never turn people away. They will always help people who is in need.
If I wasn't at Crisis at Christmas, I would be sitting in the cold on somebody's doorstep, probably just begging for change.
If it wasn't for Crisis at Christmas, I'd do it to think where I'd be, to be honest.
If it wasn't be for Crisis, at the moment I'll be on the streets.
If you feel lonely and you want somewhere to go to Crisis at Christmas, because it's brilliant.
Come to Crisis, come and volunteer, come and help, come off the street, it's here for you. You know, it's amazing.
For angels to fly.